Hello, welcome back to Goblin Stone, and I just noticed that the goblins are either playing with the sand or they're just trying to unearth the mushrooms so they can eat something, or I don't know.
Only the keen and eager are welcome.
Also, I think it's kind of pointless to try and recruit goblins before you upgrade or before you advance into the chapters, because as you can see, you're only going to get very, very bad ones. Mind plus 8 is actually very, very good, but 3 body is not going to be enough, so you need something like 5 body and 6 or 7 mind at this point. Some spirit would be nice as well, but not really that important. So let's just go and see what the orcs have to tell us. I did a few missions off camera and looks like we have to defend the orcs from the undead. Other than that, my larders are upgraded and I also built a few more. More quarters just because I wanted shrine blessings or whatever. Shaman is level 3. Anyway, everything is level 3 and that's kind of like the max you can upgrade your goblins at this stage of the game. It's kind of annoying that even the upgrades are tied to your progression. Now as you can see, we did one of the bosses and this will be a random boss as well if I want to farm over here, which I don't really understand. I guess we have to get the badges at some point. Maybe we'll get them. And the Gibberlands. Yeah, my party is very, very strong. So I also upgraded the shamans a little bit. So now they use the pestilence, which damages every enemy, and also the mass heal, which heals every ally. So it's going to be very, very hard for us to increase the effectiveness of our goblin group even more. The only problem is that these upgrades are so random. 12% life, that's not bad, and Lich is not bad. But critical is so much better than all of these. I don't need the mad shrines just because I don't really have anyone left to upgrade. All of them have 2 upgrades in their permanent damage. And that's enough. 2 permanent damage upgrades are enough, otherwise we'll start losing them. And you know what happens when you corrupt a goblin? They just leave your party like they're dead. So that's super annoying. Oh, can even get meat off that? I didn't know. It is a healing item, so it's always welcomed. Oh, look at that little birdie.
They humbly beseech the stone for its blessing.
Physical damage. 4 power can be nice, because, yeah, physical damage.
The goblins have been blessed.
That's massive, actually. Probably the best way to do this is to just go through here. Oh yeah, it will be so easy. I don't know. Sometimes the maps are really, really too easy. Let me show you what I mean by easy, especially against this group over here. The Halfling squad versus the Goblin squad. Oh yeah? So they actually have a lot more advantages than me in this fight, but that will soon end.
Killing stroke.
You just got lucky with that one.
Another foe crush.
This was not really luck, that was just pure damage. How do you do so little damage? I have to look at his stats again and maybe change him. They just keep stunning me. We'll get the healing chance, so most of the damage will be healed anyway. Yeah, I guess why not. Oh, he's still stunned, that's going to be a problem. Too bad we're not fighting beasts, but this area will mostly be populated by beasts, meaning wolves, spiders, sometimes halflings, but it's okay. They're not so tough. They're more like an endurance fight, as you can see. They continuously stun my party and they're just... oh... I really want to increase the speed of the battles, because this is taking so long, especially the halflings.
That one is no more.
Constantly stunning my group. Can I delay the fight? Yeah, I probably can delay for another heal. Only if you have 5 in mind can you read all the cards. So as you can see, having nice amount of mind is useful. Yeah, but we'll not have another ability that doesn't kill instantly. Unless he gets the trap, yeah. Actually chose the snare trap because the other trap was damaging an AoE, but this one is just pure damage on a single target, which makes a lot more sense, and as you can imagine it will kill a lot of enemies much faster. Wait, that's not what I wanted to pick. Oh well, it's too late now. Oh well.
An unpleasant encounter.
Very unpleasant. I think you'll be fine. So I'll go down here for the camp and also for the rest upgrades. That's a little too strong, I think. Yeah, sadly no more updates from the developers. Looks like they're kind of giving up on the game, even though the game is at mixed right now. +2 damage, that's pretty good.
For a moment by the warm
The
flame.
game doesn't deserve the mixed reviews it has right now, but the developers are also not helping by having their silence or, you know, their... How should I put it? They're not really working more on the game, as opposed to Subterranean Mines of Titan, where you get an update that actually fixes something or balances something every 2 days or something like that. Sometimes even every day. I guess you have to choose the Beast Bane.
Learn and improve.
Now the heal. Yes.
Practice makes the warrior.
Well, I don't want to say I'm very strong, but I am probably a lot stronger than I thought. When you're doing the missions, the story missions, choose the easy options, don't choose the hard ones. There's no point. Oh, that's one of the upgraded Halflings, the captain. He is dangerous, he is very dangerous. Okay, he'll be destroyed next round, I mean next turn.
Down with you.
That was their biggest source of damage. I mean look at this guy, 20 HP, not a chance.
Weak fall.
I'm not really going to enough. Yeah, it worked, it worked. That's kind of like a devious trap because it does a lot of damage, but it can do, how should I put it, a very, very strong combo. It can have a very strong combo. Oh, not again with the stuns. They're stunning my healers, which is annoying. Because they're just sending them back.
Killing stroke.
Oh well,
The
I thought that...
unsavory lot will bother them no more.
I don't know, a lot of things need to be changed. For example, why do you need to loot after the fight is over? They should just automatically give you the inventory screen. To save you some time. Yes, let's go to the stand, why not? Oh, I see a sack over here.
They stuff their packs. Fine wares.
At least now they have a lot of resources over here, so as you can see we can buy a little bit of wood and a little bit of bone. Have the money, don't annoy me.
A fair trade. They can carry no
But
more.
to be honest, there's not really a lot of possible rewards. Oh, he's resting. Take all of the food. %40 speed, that's a lot. Okay, we go above. This is one of the examples where a mission just goes perfectly, because you have a lot of ways to heal, you have a lot... I had a lot of food, but I didn't really need it. Also have a lot of damage, everything is going our way. The game is kind of fun when it's like this, but other times you'll just lose goblins left and right. No. You shouldn't start the fight with a heal, just try to finish off the first enemy. Oh, I guess... okay, that works as well.
Another foe crush.
Man, this goblin does so much damage, it's almost remarkable.
Exceptional skill.
Almost. Okay, I guess now we can dedicate more of our time to healing. If we had a healing spell... oh well, that works as well.
Vile cretins.
That's interesting skull over there. Yeah, so the developers basically made a great game, but they forgot to balance it. The same is with Subterranean Mines of Titan, but that developer is balancing the game, while this one seems like it gave up. It doesn't know what to do the game. 100% surprised. Yeah, I like the idea that my enemies will be surprised. While these developers don't have an idea what to do with their game next, or maybe the game has a very hard to understand code.
For the weary. They rest and reflect upon the day's events.
Yeah, very hard events. Oh, what is that over there? I guess... I don't know what that it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be in the Orcish grounds anyway. This Romance feature is so annoying. It's never really worth it. You're going to get what? Maybe 100 extra gold?
A modest fortune.
Scouting adventures are much shorter than regular adventures. Yeah. Cool. That's also a problem. There are a lot of map modifiers that don't make sense or that are not explained. What? They're fighting jellies? At least all of the orcs have weapons.
The orcs and goblins arrive in the Gibberlands, only to find a veritable bedlam of disorder and mayhem. There are no undead or villagers. Instead, they are met by an infestation of slimes, crawling throughout the village.
That's Five Eyes, that's a boss.
Grotesque bodies, full of swiveling eyes. The orcs promptly brandish their clubs and begin to chase down the slimes with great abandon.
Yeah.
The orcs find it unsettling that simple slimes would attack and become cause for the villagers to flee their homes. With so few in number against this plague, the old orc implores the goblins to rush to the remaining villagers and rally the unsuspecting to arms.
Okay, so I guess from fighting gelatinous great crashes. What? What kind of a title is that? Elder Ochre Slime, Elder Green Slime, Elder Green Slime, and Elder Black Slime. No, that's actually a bit terrifying. So the Pestilence does more damage if the enemies are slowed, but no one is slowed yet. Slimes have a lot of armor and also have a lot of annoying effects. You know what the annoying effect is with the slimes? They can split when they take damage, and then they are fully healed up little slimes. And then the little slimes can become big slimes again. I'm a bit afraid of that mechanic. Sloppy Caress, I'd hate that. So they count as what? Slime. I guess they're not a beast, they're just a slime is a slime. Why complicate things, right? Slime is slime. That's still not enough damage, that's still not a lot of healing, so I guess you have to go for the slow if possible. Get as much healing. Spectorate. That's a medical term, by the way. Poisoned. No, it's actually better to slow down the ones in the back if we can. Why? You'll see in a second. Yes, now we basically have full control of the party. And we can chop down the slimes without any other problems. Yeah. I wonder what his kid looks like. It will not be enough damage. Bifurcate, this is what I mean. And I have to kill the little slime, otherwise they'll go back into the bigger slime and the bigger slime will have be full HP. Almost a one shot. Okay, that's not so bad. Yeah, in one fight they basically multiplied and went back to their normal shape so many times. I got so confused. We lost so much damage, they almost destroyed us. Okay, the big slime is on duty now.
Respect without mercy.
Yeah, they can do this when it's not their turn, as you can see, which is kind of annoying, but it's manageable. The orcs are also putting up a good fight. And they can become even smaller slimes, which is even more annoying.
Vital blow.
And imagine if all of the big slimes did that. You'll be fighting these guys forever. So the challenge over here is not actually the difficulty of the fight, but the annoyance factor. They don't do that much damage, but they do poison.
Other foe crushed.
Yeah, don't cough.
The taste of
Done.
victory seldom grows steady.
Oh, my loot. Is that cheese? I like cheese.
As they prepare to leave the village, the goblins notice a peculiar variety of litter along their path.
Cheese.
The objects appear to be bits of cheese strewn about the ground. They carefully
loot.
follow the trail of cheese out of the village and into the woods.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so much for undead. I think I'd prefer to fight the undead rather than the cheesy slimes. Okay. Guess this will be the next mission. You get 600 gold coins, not a lot. Again, the rewards are very, very small. We should have replacements ready. Yeah, sure, we'll have a lot of replacements, but not now.
A new day dawns.
So the thing you want... The Goblin Bandit, huh? Probably end up using the bandits at some point, but not now.
Just what's needed.
Bandit and Acolyte, the chance to bleed, that's not that good anyway. I guess I should just buy it.
An honest buy.
Maybe you will want to buy out a bandit.
How best to sort the distinguished
Bandit bonus, so
from
they
the
get bonus to their
disappointing?
life, that's disappointing. I guess I just have to hunt for the traits. In case you're wondering how many traits we are missing about, I don't know, 50 traits or something like that. These are all trash goblins. There's a way to look at the stats of the traits of the goblins and the ones you are missing, but I keep forgetting where it is. Probably it's in the
A
barracks.
proper barracks can fuel a strong legion for many generations.
I'm not sure, but this is definitely a way to see all of your current traits. Yeah, that was not such a bad fight, was it? Wait, that's the quest? Battered glades? Follow the trail. Not very clear where the trail has to lead me, but I guess we'll have to do it.
Prospects loiter about, eager for admittance. A promising young fella.
Let's just recruit him just because this is the first bandit we ever saw. Well, I guess over here, follow the... What? Okay, so it's in another area. And from what I understand, you can only complete each location 3 times before the location disappears. So it's not really a farming or a grinding game. It's just a race against time to become stronger than the next enemies. It's a bit boring. I thought the game would have more to offer.
Unfamiliar path.
No, it actually looks the same as the other 100 times I finished the map on Hinterlands. Okay, not bad. Tankiness upgrade. Yeah, I guess this one will be a lot shorter.
They humbly beseech the stone.
Maybe even the upgrades will be better.
The goblins have been blessed.
Let's try to save all of the goblins. Maybe they'll give us something better or at least something more interesting. Nope, nothing interesting in here. Can already tell. Hard head and feet, foot and feet. First advert. Beast avert. Oh, I guess it does more damage against beast. That's a very annoying thing. You're supposed to be able to select what is active and what is not an active trait, but I don't know how to do that. Anyway.
No treasure, however small, is worthless.
Yeah, they are much shorter, the scouting levels. Totally worth it.
The once unknown trails no longer seem foreign.
Yeah, but not like I need it. Goblins can be menacing when assembled. That's true.
Let's see what the new day brings.
Just more useless items on the work.
Just what's needed.
Oh, a club. But it's still only for the bandit and the acolyte. Guess I can buy it. It's a chance of knockback. 13 power.
Only the keen and eager are welcome.
Not really good enough in my opinion, so let's look again at the weapon. That's a nice sword, so it's a weapon for a bandit or an acolyte. Yeah, I don't like any of those classes. Kind of annoying because before you do the main mission, you have to do a scouting mission on the main mission, which is it's kind of weird when you think about it, because now we will be doing the same battles over and over again. So basically, to complete a few missions, you have to do the same battles many more times. Legion Falcon, that's not the best, but also not the worst. I guess down and then up. Oh, I hate this so much. So the map becomes basically useless since you can not guess what the question mark is and you can also get ambushed. This Bane. It's more or less the same. Oh, probably it's not the same since I took damage.
A precise assault.
Okay, who else is missing HP? Okay, that should fix the problem. Now we only have a little bit of a clear sailing. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess this is one of the better games of the year, one of the better indie games of the year, but lately that's not really saying much.
Foolish creatures.
You don't get a loot bag? Maybe not. This one is not bad, but I don't really like the... Wait. It's too little mine. There. Okay, now that I finished the mission, what next? We defended the village, what next? Tell me, game. Oh, it will be another story moment. I guess we'll get to see who put down the cheese. Who is the cheese master? Who is the cheese inflictor? The cheese baiter? I don't think it's the rat boss, but where? Oh,
At the edge of the battered glades, a secluded camp is struck.
the huge slime.
The goblins approach to peer silently at a contemptible sight. Halflings snicker and chuckle as they torment a colossal slime. With each savage jab of their spears, a new slime emerges, whimpering feebly. The halflings craftily drive the slimes down toward the orc village, poking and stabbing as the slimes wail in agonized confusion. The goblins watch as the slimes bob down the hill, their bulbous forms wending along the pathway, down to an unsuspecting orc village.
Oh, that's so sad. We have to do something about it. Please, let's do something about... Oh, no. We have to do something about it next time. Well... That's super annoying. Yeah, this is what I don't like. I mean, you spend so much time doing so many missions just to be able to access basically a single special mission.
New day dawns.
That's what we're all doing, just doing the same missions over and over so you can basically do a unique mission that is basically broken down into 5 parts. The goblins are nothing, right?
Sort the distinguished from the disappointing.
You're all disappointing. Go and do your homework. So now we have to do another mission to fight the... Okay, I guess we'll do that as well. Okay, so let's see what they have to tell us about. I mean, why would you see the boss slime and then they force you to do another mission to fight the boss slime? If the foes get too hard, seek out goblin captors, yeah, whatever. Doesn't work like that. That's a lot of slimes they're sending the way of the orcs. Oh, different color slimes as well. I guess they're still sending slimes to the camp.
Praising the numerous armed halflings, the goblins realize that sagacity may bring victory where conflict cannot. With furtive movements, they scale the cage, unhinging its latch to liberate the indignant creature.
Oh, they free the slime.
Incensed at its tormentors, the colossal slime lurches forth to wreak vengeance upon the oblivious halflings. The goblins watch on, with an ounce of mirth at the ensuing uproar. Squealing halflings take flight in all directions, running as fast as their little legs can muster.
That's a lot of bones in the slime.
Preoccupied with his tasty snack, the warden turns to investigate the commotion.
He had
In
cheese.
disbelief, he finds himself ensnared and unable to flee. He can only look in silent terror as his ravenous captive slowly devours him.
That's kind of gruesome for this game.
With the halflings gone, the infuriated slime begins to shift its mindless rage to the goblin.
Yeah, great plan,
Instantly
little goblins.
regretting their clever idea, they are left with no choice but to defend themselves from being devoured.
I think I'd have preferred to fight the
The
halflings.
scale of this creature is truly a marvel. A terrible shock that it must be destroyed.
Yeah, it looks so well hydrated. I mean, if you have seen the Undead Adventure anime, you know that slimes leave materials that can be used for hydration or creams. Now, as you can see, this is a boss. It's a slime queen. It's huge and it's a slime type, so it's not a beast. So it will probably be hard to beat. Let's begin. So it takes damage and spawns the little drones. So I guess you have to keep the little drones from spawning. Otherwise we'll be in a lot of trouble. So let's... I guess do the most damage we can. Down, slower, freeze, yeah. No, okay, I understand the idea. From what I played of the game so far, I know it's a very, 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 very bad idea to just get overwhelmed by the slimes. Okay, look at that, it's sundered. I wish we had another effect to apply to it. I guess we can apply the trap, since it doesn't summon another slime. It seems like it's immune to most effects, and it seems like it has 5 physical armor or something like that. Can we stun it? No, that will heal it. Trap failed. So I guess this fight can be very easy or very, very hard, depending on how you approach it. Because the smaller... I think the smaller slimes will just become bigger slimes if you just attack the drone, if you attack the queen all the time. And that will really, really be a big problem if you have multiple smaller slimes that unite. Oh well. Yeah, that works, because that will also stun the... Okay, that's great. Do you have the wakey wakey? Yes, we have the wakey wakey.
Excellent strike.
Yes, so as you can see, the stun trap is excellent for taking out single enemies, because it will stun them plus deal more damage than the normal attack. Well, I guess the problem will be actually applying it. Wait. Riddle poison.
A precise assault.
40 damage, and I guess you can kind of perma-stun it, which would work. This Bane Arrow.
Excellent strike.
I guess if it's stunned... Oh no, it modified its effect. Incubate Sting. Oh, I guess it will spawn another type of drone or something. Another type of slime or something. Okay, it's no longer stunned, so I guess now it will spawn the little... little slimes. Guard slime. Oh no, it will spawn 2 slimes? When it takes damage, I hope that's not the case.
Other foe crushed.
Yeah, that's 6 armor on a single slime. That would be annoying to fight against.
A vital blow.
And now it will summon 2 slimes, okay. It's a dance, it's another dance, what can we do?
How quickly the weak fall.
Well, I guess this fight is much easier for my party in particular, just because you don't have a DPS check, so it doesn't do a lot of damage to my goblins in a single hit, but it does a lot of damage over time. But I don't care since we have other ways to deal with it, so yeah, definitely the hunters are the best way to handle this chapter. Why? Oh, what happened over here? Elder slime. Elder slime. Okay, so it's summoning bigger and bigger slimes, just as I originally thought, and that's scary. Okay, let's slow them down. No, we didn't take that much damage, so yeah, let's just use the Hex. Now it's really pumping up the damage against my little poor goblins. Wakey wakey, I guess I can use the trap. Yeah, I guess that's the only problem with the trap. It cannot be applied to the enemy in front of you. Oh, that's so much armor. Can this bypass the damage or not? Oh, not to my healers. Don't damage my healers. Wait, where did that slime go? Also, I have a buff to my... wait, I don't see the buffs on there. But we have a buff to the... a buff to the healing that we can do. Okay. By the way, I think the slime should have more eyes, because the elder ones will have 5 eyes, so this should have 10 eyes or something, because it's a queen. Get my point. So I guess it stops multiplying now. Oh, it made everyone bleed. That's bad. Okay, I guess this is the hard part of the game. Trap failed. That's not good. So I guess it doesn't produce any slimes, but it made everyone bleed, which is bad. Yeah, let's fight off that slime over there, so it's us against the queen. In damage. Oh, that's a lot of bleeding damage. And that's just an AoE damage plus the bleed, so that's a lot of damage. I don't want to think about what happens if you don't have an AoE heal that is improved. Oh jeez, that would have been game over for most people. Well, I guess a lot of people will be upset because it takes such a long time to reach this point, and if you don't do it with the right party, guess what? You will need to play the game again with new goblins to reach this point again. But I guess the newer goblins will always be stronger than the ones you already have.
Bold attack.
Yeah. So I guess this game kind of recommends you lose a lot of goblins on the way, but I don't know. I am trying not to lose anyone. I don't even want to think what would happen if it actually managed to mortally wound all of your goblins.
Its demise is an unfortunate circumstance in this terrible conflict.
Well, it attacked us.
The orcs arrive at the clearing, surveying the scene with utter bewilderment.
How is that
All
halfling
that is
so
left of the
upset?
majestic creature is a profusion of incoherent mucilage and a single sullen halfling. The orcs and goblins close in upon the slime-covered warden, his face purpling as he chokes in the grotesque
Oh, it's the warden.
puddle of slime.
He didn't get eaten. Okay.
The warden breathlessly implores the goblins to hear him out before they decide to end his life.
Oh, that's
He yaps
cheese.
on about a grand tale of adventure, together with a cryptic group known only as the Fellowhood. He claims to be indentured to them, forced to do their bidding. However, the Warden proceeds to warn them of the true enemy. Hordes of bloodthirsty adventurers are bound for the hinterlands. These excessively cruel groups have ceaselessly preyed on the gnolls of his hometown. He has personally witnessed their slaughter, performed with great efficacy, driving them to extinction. Their lives amounting to nothing more than loot and experience points.
Oh no, how terrible!
The Warden vowed to never allow such a travesty to happen again. Without the gnolls, and with nothing left to hunt, adventurers have set their eyes on the orcs of the hinterlands. They will soon come in droves. To prepare for this event, the Warden proposed building a massive camp to house the orcs, in an effort to save them. With the Fellowhood's consent, the Warden built this camp.
What?
However, now that his precious camp is burned to ashes and the orcs now dispersed, the Warden's failure is sure to draw the ire of his masters, and a punishment most severe.
Means the prison with the orcs.
The orcs are dubious of the Warden's tale, until he reveals that he orchestrated the use of slimes to safely drive the orcs from their villages well before the adventurers arrive. The old orc, recounting his own tragic experience with adventurers, confirms the Warden's story. He vividly recalls how these adventurers slaughtered his friends and his only son, shortly after escaping the camp. Resigned to his failure, the Warden proceeds to share the location of the relocated villagers.
Oh, the other orcs from the first village
orcs are being held safely at a small camp just beyond the hills. With this, the orcs immediately take their leave. They depart to reunite their captured kin and prepare for the incoming threat, leaving the fate of the Warden to the goblins. As a sign of good faith, the Warden leaves the goblins with a key.
That's a Nurgle key.
Permits passage northward to the lands of the Golden Hollows, where the goblins can see for themselves the devastation brought by adventurers. Convinced that this halfling is not the wretch they thought, the goblins resolve to head north, abandoning the Warden to stew in slime and regret.
But he still has some cheese, so he'll be fine. So this is the original halfling that attacked us at the beginning of the game. Yeah, good luck. This is junk. This is not even worth doing. Oh. Goodbye. But we do get a lot more gold than the end of the mission, so that's 2 times 6. Oh, no, it's 600 gold. Yeah, I guess overall it was a lot of gold for what you normally would get for a mission, but still it's kind of annoying that I basically had to play 1 hour and 20 minutes just for this point of the game from the first time I started the video.
Only the keen and eager are welcome.
4 and 6. Yeah, I guess we're not at the point where we get better goblins, so I guess we just should go to the next area. Because farming in this area is kind of annoying, because even though we'll get more materials, we'll not get better goblins or better weapons, so I guess we should just move to the next area immediately.
A fair trade.
How does this work? How do you go to the... Oh, I guess you have to do another mission. Oh, so to enter the Golden Hollows, we need to kill 6 bosses in the hinterlands. So I guess I have to farm no matter what I do, because I need to farm to get the materials, and then I need to fight the bosses. Well, I guess I'll record another string of videos next time and edit all of them, so we have kind of like simplified version of what the bosses are and how to deal with them. And Yeah, but basically the base building is over. I have nothing, no reason to build more stuff in here except for very, very minor bonuses. So as you can see, you have a smithy upgrade weapon chance, but you don't really get a lot of smithies in the wilderness anyway. You have more inventory slots, but you don't really get a lot of rewards anyway. You can get portals for rare shrine blessings, meaning like, I think the rare ones will be the ones like critical or something like that, and a minor chance at corruption shrines, but at the same time you can get a max of only 3 corruption shrine blessings, and then it will start to get really, really dangerous. And besides, like I said, once you get corrupted, that is your goblin being killed. Why is there a wolf over there? I hope it's a toy. I don't know. These goblins have some weird habits.
A strong
Also, upgrading this
hardy lineage.
doesn't really matter because you just get more goblins per day. As you can see, the problem is that their combined stats are very weak. They should have a combined stats of at least 20 at this point of the game, but they only seem to get half of that. Wait, is that a shower? I have no idea what that is. Probably a shower. Yeah. I guess going to the next step will be painfully grindy, especially because I cannot get a steady supply of better weapons or better upgrades or just camp upgrades or base upgrades. The war room is leveled up the max. The barracks is maxed out.
A proper barracks can fuel a strong legion for many generations.
Oh, it was not maxed out. Anyway, the bonus would be 1 more attack point I can get at the camp instead of 2. We can get 3, but sometimes you don't even get the attack bonus. Yeah, it was a good thing they made upgrades to be instant, because that was really weird. Okay, so I'll have to push myself through more of this nonsense. I think we'll finish the game in a week at this pace at most, but still a lot of play time. Anyway, see you next time. Bye.